Did you see what I just did? I just rolled my eyes out loud, so to speak. Nonverbal communication can tell you more, and sometimes more honestly, about what a person is actually saying. I didn't have to say a word, but you understood what I felt. My name is Reina Salceda, and I am a master at the eye roll. Today I will be talking about nonverbal communication in the form of body language. In this article I read, brilliantly titled Body Language by Funk and Wagnalls, it breaks down the details which most of us can safely say that we already know about body language. Our facial expressions, gestures, posture, etc. What I learned and found interesting is that body language goes far beyond what we normally think of when somebody says body language. It states, body language also includes grooming habits, hair and clothing styles, and such practices as tattoos and body piercings. So much goes into what we're not verbally saying. Body language plays an essential role in our relationships with others, and it is unspoken information that we are delivering to the world around us. Our body language can convey anything from our mood to our relationship with others, like if we're holding their hand walking down the street. Nonverbal communication can be inborn, can be something that we've acquired over time, or it can be a combination of both. Inborn body language, according to Funk and Wagnalls, is blinking of the eyes, clearing of the throat, and facial flushing. These signals are often involuntary. Learned signals would be gestures, such as winking. I haven't mastered that one yet. A thumbs up, or even a military salute. And a mix of these nonverbal communications are facial expressions, such as happiness, surprise, anger, disgust, and other basic emotions are understood in all cultures. I'll be honest, I don't notice my facial expressions most of the time. Most people say you can read me like a book. Story time. I work in an urgent care, and I have for years. And one day, my supervisor calls me to the back, says, "Reina, I need to speak to you." Okay. So I go. She lays out a piece of paper with a patient's name on it. She says, "Do you recognize this name?" I said, "No. Should I?" And she goes, "He called, and he said that while you were doing his intake, you rolled your eyes." I couldn't help but laugh. It wasn't the first time I had been caught eye rolling. She says, "I need you to go back into the patient's chart and see if anything jogs your memory." So I did. And as soon as I open up the computer screen and into the patient's chart, there it is. I see it. Chief complaint. Patient complains of a runny nose times 45 minutes. So I went back to her office and I said, chances are 1,000% that I rolled my eyes at that patient. He came in with a runny nose that, based on the time frame, probably started in our parking lot. We both laughed. Is it funny? Yeah, it is. My urgent care is huge. It looks like an ER. So we get people from heart attack, stroke, car accident, even to COVID. I can get that all within an hour. So when someone comes in with a runny nose, it's comical. My point of the story is that I didn't have to say anything for this patient to know that I was frustrated. He had already seen it in my body language. They've done a lot of studies on nonverbal communication. And it comes from a different part of the brain than spoken words. Neuroscientists have discovered that nonverbal communication can give a look and a feel to a conversation remembered long after spoken words fade away. I watched this film called Body Language Decoded. It was amazing, informative. I loved it. It was long. But from the study, they talk about how we have 43 different facial muscles, and we can make up to 10,000 different facial expressions. Imagine that when you're talking to someone. Everything that they're reading in your face that you're not actually saying. Perhaps some of the most important factors of body language is that it'll give you away. All those emotions that you feel, the eye rolling, things that you don't want people to see, they're going to see. You can even give away when you're lying. Listeners will always believe our nonverbal communication over our spoken words. Our actions speak louder than our words. So with that being said, we need to make a conscious effort not to roll our eyes. Thank you for watching my video on nonverbal communication.